guys, what's up? Welcome and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new video. If you are seeing me for the very first time, I am Itinolukule, a beauty, lifestyle and fitness creator based in Lagos State, Nigeria at the moment. And today, from the title of this video, you can see that this is a beauty video. This video is for the girls that are trying to get on their makeup Zoom. I'm here to help you. I just want to mention in advance that this video is about to be so long because I want to make this video as detailed as possible. So preferably get your makeup stuff out right now and let's do our makeup together. So I'm just going to put you guys through. Personally, I learned makeup on YouTube years. And it took me years of practice and practice and practice to get better. With all that said, let's get right into the video. Quick PSA, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and watch all of the ads that would play in this video. So that's the way you can support me for teaching you tips and tricks on how to get your makeup looking so good. So let's get right into the video. Your makeup would not look so great if the foundation is faulty. So the first step is skin prep. Starting off with this brightening toner that I use, it's quite hydrating. So we want to just hydrate the skin so it looks plump and ready to take up products and all. Do not put on makeup without prepping your skin at all. After toner, you want to use an hydrating serum. I'm using this Tiam Niacinamide serum just to hydrate the skin, and it's also like my skincare before makeup. So skincare is very important in making your makeup look so good at the end of it. After the serum, you use a really moisturizing and hydrating moisturizer. Let's just moisturize my skin. You can see the difference in my skin already. It looks so plump, so hydrated, so glowy already. That's all for the skin prep, and right about now we are about to get into the actual makeup. I want to quickly mention that if you are going out, you need to wear your sunscreen. So after your moisturizer, use your sunscreen, then you can start your makeup process. Using sunscreen before applying makeup does not affect your makeup results. It is you protecting your skin. For the makeup, the first thing you should do is prime your skin. That is aside skin prep. You need a face primer. This is the face primer that I would be using, and I just apply a little bit of that over here. I have combination skin, meaning that my T-zone are prone to getting oily. Because of that, I use a mattifying primer on my T-zone area. This is the mattifying primer that I use. I'm just going to apply a little bit of that, actually nothing so serious. So it's time to prime. So because this is a mattifying one, I start off with massaging the hydrating one onto my skin. Massage that in. You can see how little goes a long way. It is so hydrating. For the mattifying primer, it goes on my nose, all around my nose. It gets really oily faster than my forehead. This is my T-zone area. This side is just like a T. So that's the part that gets oily so fast. I believe you can tell the difference now. This looks matte, this looks hydrated. Next thing would be foundation. This is my current fave foundation. It has always been my fave actually since I got it. And one thing about foundation is, aside getting your perfect shade, you need to get your perfect undertone. That is one mistake I see people make. They get their shade, but the undertone is so wrong. For foundation, you need to get your shade match and also your undertone match correctly for you to have that skin like finish. It is not just in the shade match, it is also in the undertone match. I like to apply my foundation in bits, then build it up, because this is a buildable foundation. It is not full coverage, it is a medium coverage foundation. Like, you can build it up instead of just applying it all together. I prefer to build up my foundation. So for foundation application, you just dab instead of dragging it on your skin. You dab it in. I know this might take time, but you just need to do it. And also notice where I am applying foundation. I avoid under my eye, like directly under my eye. I avoid that area to avoid creasing. Some people actually do, but for me, I just avoid it. That is the first layer of foundation. If you are okay with the first layer, please just stop at that. It depends on the final look that you are going for. If you want that really subtle makeup look, then the first layer is perfect already. But if you want it to be, more obvious that you're wearing makeup, then you can apply. It is best to build up your foundation, and it is best to use a really, really lightweight foundation. If you do not blend correctly, your makeup would not come out looking so great. If you notice, I didn't apply foundation on my forehead. I just like to use whatever remains on the brush on my forehead. I do not like to apply so much on my forehead at all. Now you can see, like, the residue is just enough, just perfect for the forehead. Now it doesn't seem like I didn't apply anything on my forehead. I've blended this foundation so well, like you cannot even see the trace of any foundation, aside the fact that my under eye doesn't have foundation. That's why you can see the difference in the skin area, if you understand what I mean. After foundation, the next thing I do is conceal, and this is the concealer that I would be using for that. I just apply a little bit of this under my eye area. I also apply on my nose, just a little bit. We are not doing so much, don't forget that. And I apply here as well, just a little bit as well, here as well. I like to use dot because it just helps me know what I'm doing, like the quantity of what I want to use basically. Now it's time to blend out the concealer. For this, I just dab. We go by dabbing, and when you are dabbing this, don't just do a straight line. Try to take it up. Actually, your face structure determines what you do, but most times this works for everybody. Actually, just know what you want to define in your face, and this is actually what I want to define. I like when it looks more structured, because I have like a kind of a round face, so this just gives my face that definition. That's basically what this does to your face. When you conceal properly, it just gives your face a better definition. Now you can see there is a harsh line there. You can just try to blend that in, because we are avoiding harsh lines. That is the thing about makeup. You do not rush your blending process at all. Do not rush it. You can see how I've taken the concealer up to this point. I'm just going to do same thing to this side. I believe you can tell the difference now that I have blended this side out and this side is unblended. Like, there's a difference. This side looks more structured than this area. Blend that out. Don't forget to like take it up a little bit. And if you notice, I'm bringing it down to my neckline area, because I just want to make sure it is blended in properly. This line still seems so harsh, so I'm just going to brush it out. In place of a blending sponge, I prefer brush. Actually, I think we are done blending this side out now, although it still seems a little bit harsh, but when other products comes on, there would be perfect blend. Time for the nose. This one I just try to blend it out. It's just like to give you a little bit of definition actually. Then you can take this out on your forehead. Don't forget, personally I do not apply products directly on my forehead, so I just use the residue on the brush on my forehead, and that works for me. Make sure you blend. You don't have to rush your blending process. So the more you practice this, the faster blending becomes for you. You cannot perfect your blend at the first trial, so you just have to keep trying and trying. So I feel like this is blended enough for me. Then I go over to one of the eye, then I like bring it down, as you can see, because I'm trying to define this side. So as you bring it down, you're also spreading it out under your eye. So that is what you use on your under eye instead of a foundation. Blend. You can see the difference now. You can see the face is coming together. It's looking snatched. This as well, you blend same way, bring it down while blending out. Bring it down while blending out. So when you are bringing it down, it's just to define your nose as well alongside. You don't have to bring it down. No, no, no. Just a little bit to define your nose. Preferably where your nose ends, how long your nose is or how short your nose is. Blending more and more. Just keep tapping, 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 tapping until you feel like it's well blended enough. Tap that out. I applied the residue on my eyelid. That's because I do not bother about making my eyeshadow pop, so I do not use so much concealer on my eyelid area because I'm not so bothered about my eyeshadow popping so much. That's it about that. The residue on my eyelid and I'm good. Next thing would be contouring, and this is what I use. This face definer. It's actually broken, but this is what it looks like. You can tell that I use it a lot because of the dent, and I just do not touch this. I don't know why. I take a little bit of that. Then we come to contour this side. We need to give it more definition, just directly above where the concealer stops, like this. Just dab dab dab, not rub it in. Dab dab dab. Take more. Then I bring it on my forehead as well, ensuring that it's close to my hairline because I need it to blend and look seamless. So we just keep doing that till we're okay with that. I build that up as well instead of applying just a lot at once. Dab 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 it in while slightly brushing it out. That's basically how I apply this. Look at this side of my face and this side. There is a difference after contouring. It just looks more defined, more put together. Same thing, dab 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 while brushing slightly, just directly above the concealer. Dab dab dab. That is that for the darker part. Now let's go to the lighter parts. This where you concealed, same application. The other eye, don't forget little tap motion. The nose, this part for further definition. And this might seem like a lot of products, but when you use lightweight products, it won't feel like you have so much on your face. Don't forget residue on the forehead, here as well. For my nose, sides of my nose, the dark one as well, apply just a little bit of that. I don't like it to be so defined and so snatched, just a little bit. Then I take it into here, into my eyelid area, my upper eyelid. I brush that out. It just gives it a seamless transition instead of just a sharp line. Just take it into your upper eyelid to give it that seamless transition and blend. That's what I do. I have a flat nose for a reason. Makeup is not there to take away your natural features, it's just there to complement your natural features. That is why you would not see me look so different when I have makeup on. No, 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 that's not my thing. After all of this, you should set your face. Setting is one step that you shouldn't skip at all. Or your product placement, your blending techniques will just be a waste. So ensure you set your face as you do your makeup. This is the setting spray that I use, but I just transferred it into this bottle. So I'm just going to set my face now. You shouldn't be selfish with it actually. It will dry, don't worry. Just do not touch it at this point. Let it dry. Preferably have a fan or stay in front of a fan, or do your makeup in the AC. Whichever one you have, just ensure there's something that dries it up. Do not do anything to your face if this setting spray on your face is not well dried up, or you would smear your makeup, and we do not want that. Now that all that is dried up, let's proceed to the next step, which is my brows. Or do you think you would just leave your brows like that? No, 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 we have to touch it, even if we would not be using pencils and all of that, because I know that as a beginner, getting your brows done is one of the toughest things to actually do. it can be so difficult. So I'm just going to show you a simple thing to do to your brows when you're getting your makeup done like this. You need air wax and a spoolie, just these two things. A little air wax, then you apply on your brows. You can just apply in any direction right now. Apply on this area as well. Nothing so much, nothing so serious. It would get sticky a bit. Brush it up to make it look defined and like a feathered brows. Luckily for me, I have my brows groomed already, so I would suggest you have your brows groomed. It just makes it look better. This is just all my brows and it looks this good because it has been groomed. It means that it has been shaped nicely. And for the girls that do not have so much hair, you can just lightly fill it in with a brow pencil. Just give it stroke, stroke, stroke. Do not shade it. Everything about makeup is, do it softly, gently, just give it light stroke there and there. Okay, now that we are done with the brows, I like to go over to the eyeshadow. This is the eyeshadow palette I'll be using. You can tell already the one that I use every single time, just this one right here. I love it so much. I put this at the outer corner of my eyelid and I'll try to make it as wide as possible because I have small eyelid. This is how I apply the eyeshadow. So if you're someone like me that has small eyelid, you can apply your eyeshadow this way on your eyelid, the outer corner up to the middle part of my eyelid. I do same to the other eye, outer corner first, then you just blend it in out. They look similar right now, so we are going to the next step of my eyeshadow. This is the second eyeshadow that I use. I could use one, but I just like to use two. This is the shade that I use always. I just apply in the inner corners of my eyes up to the middle, and I get this lovely looking eyeshadow placement. That's how I achieve this eyeshadow look every single time. It doesn't fail me. So you can do this for your eyeshadow, or you can just skip that process totally. You can just use your powder on that area, especially as a beginner. After that, we go back to the brows. Now it would have been more sticky, and what you just want to do is just use your hand to press it in gently, so it just presses down and looks nicer. You just want it to look really laid. That's all for the brows. We are totally done with the brows now. Up next is blush. I'm not going to forget blush at all. If you're a beginner, you can skip this process. This is the blush that I use. For today, I feel like using this one that looks brown, but it isn't brown. This is how I apply blush. Now just, like this, like an L-shaped thing, but not sharp L, because you want it to be seamless directly in between the lighter and darker contour. That is where you apply your blush, and I take it up here just above my brows. That's basically how I apply my blush. You can see I'm just tapping this in. I'm not just dragging it out. Tap 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 like an L, or should I say C. I also just applied residue on my nose. So I just use the residue on my nose and it still, shows. And the way I use it is just underneath, not on my nose, like underneath this pointed part. That's how I use my blush. The look is coming together now, but after the blush, I still have to do something important to me, which is defining my eye. It looks good now, but it can look better. I use eyeshadow, the black one here, and I use this particular brush. I take a little bit, like straight like this, so it's not like this, straight like this. I just apply this on my lower lid, brush it in slightly and gently. That's it for the lower lid. So for my upper lid, sometimes I leave it, sometimes I use the same technique, and sometimes I use eyeliner. For today, I want to just use this particular one. This has not been defined and this has been defined. What do we think? Can you see the difference now? Now let's go over to the next step, which is the lippy. Of course, we'll do something to my lips. We cannot leave the lips like this. I need to hydrate it first. Then I line my lips. You just follow your natural lip line. That's it. This is mine. So after that, I just use a lip gloss, and this is the one I'll be using. I just gloss it up here as well because I love it really, really gloss. After doing that, I now apply on top of it because I really, really love the glossy effect it gives. That's it. So if you've been trying to get your lips looking like this, that glossy effect, then this is it. And the gloss I used is Classic. I think I used a lot of things from Classic on my makeup, and I think that tells that I love their products actually. I'm just noticing that most of my products are Classic, which is nice. Classic running my money. Okay. The next step now is powder, which brings the whole look together. This is the powder that I use, and I love it so so much. This is actually a full coverage powder. So if you do not use a full coverage powder, your makeup results might be so different because a full coverage powder can be used even without a foundation. Like when you just want to do like simple quick thing, you can use just your powder on your face and it looks as though you used a foundation before the powder. So that gives my makeup that perfect finish. That is why I like to use a full coverage powder. Try to get a full coverage powder. I'm just going to apply powder on one side of my face, and the other side I would leave it so you can see the difference. This powder would bring the whole look together, and you don't have to manage your powder, like you apply it because this has to cover up a lot of things. Yeah, I'm done applying the powder now, and I believe you can tell this side has powder, this side doesn't. I believe that you can see it already, and you can tell the difference now from when you apply powder to bring the whole look together and when the powder has not been applied. Can you see that? Can you see that? Oh my gosh, stunning. Let me apply powder now on this side. This is the look after applying powder on both sides of my face. We are almost at the end, but we need to do some really, really important steps again. We need to set this face again. Ensure you do not just stop your makeup at the powder phase and set your face again. Same setting spray. You can see now it seems like I'm sweating, but we need it to now dry down. Okay, let's wait for it to dry down and I'll be back. Now that all that is dried up, we are going to use the setting fix spray. Now this is different from a setting spray because this one locks in your makeup. It doesn't allow it to move. Basically, although your makeup would move, not like it will move at all, but it just helps it last way longer. The setting spray just helps your makeup melt in together, comes together nicely, and all of that. That is why you need a setting spray and a fix spray. Let me know if you understand the difference in the comment section. Now after that setting spray, I'm going to use a fix spray. This is the one that I use, or I use this one. Now both are good, but this is quite pricey and this is on the less pricey side, so we are using this one for this video. So ensure you shake your product well before using the spray. By the time this has dried in properly, you are good to go, and you have gotten yourself your makeup done by yourself with the help of this video. So if you noticed, I have not done one thing, and that is my lashes. I do not use false lashes. I either do semi-permanent lashes or I use mascara to get them defined. I like to use the mascara after I must have set my face and all of that stuff, because the mascara that I currently use is not fast drying. Because whenever I use it and I have to close my eyes to use my fix spray, my setting spray, it just smears up my makeup. So I decided to, use my mascara when I am totally done with my makeup. The only reason I love this mascara is because it is waterproof. It is really waterproof. That is why I like it. I actually do not mind the fact that it is not fast drying, because it is waterproof. Once it dries up, you're good to go. On the other eye as well, I need to come closer to you guys so you see how I am applying it, so my lashes look defined and elongated. Okay, so you guys can see how my eyes looks. I love when my eyes looks like this. I try to define my upper and lower lashes, and I just love it. I just love it. It looks so good. So good. So good. So good. I love this makeup look so much. It looks so good. So blended in nicely together. Everything looks put together. Do we love it? You can always come and watch this video whenever you need to do your makeup. It's going to help you. I believe it's going to help you so much, because I try to make this video as detailed as possible. One thing I would love to see from you is, when you try out this for your makeup, please share with me in the comment section. Come back to this video, share in the comment section, let me know if it's worked for you. And if you use Instagram, you can take a picture of the makeup, post it on your Instagram story, and tag me at Itunu Olukule on Instagram. I'm going to see it. I just want to know that you found this video helpful. And if you do not want to post it, you can just send me a picture of the makeup in my DM, and I'll be so glad to receive these pictures from you, because I know that anytime you find this video, it will be super helpful for you. And probably I'll do like updated routine videos in months or years to come, but for now, this is how I do my makeup, and these are the products that I use at the moment. It can change next month, 2 months time, 3 months time, but this is what I currently use to achieve the makeup that you see on my face like almost every time. Thank you for watching this video up to this point, and like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and yeah, thank you for watching this video up to this point. I'm so excited because I look so good. You guys know I love to look good, feel good, smell good, all of the goods. I love to feel good. So thank you for watching this video up to this point. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.